like a motherless child, a long way from home, a long way.
Look it going pretty, boy.
From home, a long way.
Look it going pretty, boy.
Mic check. Welcome. This is a Boss's Point of View podcast episode. And we have 16 right now. With the quinceañera. It is, this is a Boss's Point of View podcast episode 16. Way of the Superior Man. What are you waiting for? Basically, what we're going to be talking about in this podcast is about a book. We starting to get on this book. We're going to read this book right here. It's called The Way of the Superior Man. Now, we were supposed to get started on this last week, but we was waiting on people to get it and whatever, whoop-de-whoop, blah, say blah, you know what I mean? So that kind of led me to the topic of today's podcast. But before we go any further, man, if you are here, I just want to welcome you to a tribe called Boss. And the word boss is an acronym for Brothers of Struggle and Success. Vaughn, I sent the link to you in your Instagram. So basically the book is about let me go ahead and read the introduction. It's a spiritual guide to mastering the challenges of women, work, and sexual desire. It's kind of just teaching you how to be a man. You know what I mean? And I know one of the things it talked about in the beginning of the book, it was talking about how you have to a man is gonna do what he says that he's gonna do. You feel me? You have to follow through with this shit. You know what I mean? And a big thing that I've kind of been that's been on my mind lately has been just that so many people are juggling so many different thoughts. And I went through this too. That's why I'm able to kind of point it out that a lot of people are distracted. They're juggling so many different thoughts that they're not committing to one thing. You know what I mean? And a big thing is that you have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind and know that you deserve better, know that you want better for yourself and for your life. Um, because if not, then you're just gonna keep on sitting here and you're gonna keep on making excuses and you're going to keep on not doing what you say you're going to do, and you're going to have every excuse in the world as to why you can't do it, or you're going to keep on saying I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it later, or anything like that. And I've been victim to it. You feel me? And there's still times that I'm still victim to it. That's why it kind of bugs me when I feel like I don't know. Let me go ahead and play this clip that I got real quick. You know what I mean? But the in parentheses it says, "What are you waiting for?" And basically, what I'm saying with that is like, what do you want in life? Figure out what you want in life. Like, why is it so hard for you to decide what you want in life? And if you don't know what you want in life, like, what are you waiting for to decide? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young, how old. Like you should be able to make up your mind and focus on one thing. You know what I mean? And every decision that you make in your life, after you decide what you want in life, it should all be kind of revolving around that one thing that you want in life. And it doesn't even have to be one thing like a materialistic thing. It could be one thing like family. It could be one thing like love. It could be one thing like community. It could be one thing, you know what I mean? But everything, every other decision in your life should reflect that and should revolve around that. Um, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and play this clip real quick. Uh, this is from the Matrix movie, and we're gonna go ahead and move around like this. Boom, boom, boom.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was looking again.
Boom, right there. It's basically pretty much talking about right there. It's talking about how everybody is distracted. Now, I do got one of my people that's supposed to be a part of the podcast coming up, so let's see what he got to say. Vaughn, what's up?
Yo, it's good. How you doing tonight, my boy?
Shit, I'm doing all right, man. I'm trying to get this kind of rolled out real quick. You feel me? Because I gotta go to sleep and get up. Um, but shit. Glad that you can make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This podcast is. I don't know if you heard the beginning of it. You feel me? Uh, but it's pretty much talking about kind of basically still going off of what we was going about last week because I don't know. I feel like not only you but me, but you feel me? Like it's like we're still being distracted by the bullshit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you got to make up your mind of what you want, and you got to stop making excuses. And I'm not saying you as in you, but I'm saying in general. You feel me? Like we can't keep making up excuses. If you know what you want in life, if you don't know, then what are
yeah,
you waiting for to figure it out? You feel me?
yeah. And I know, like what you had told me in the text messages, like no one controls my goals and stuff. Like it's only up to me and stuff. And that just really just struck me, because I'm just like, damn, that's true. I need to get on my shit. I need to get on my purpose.
Yeah, and I know that shit probably hit you, and because I can't even lie, bro. I was kind of, little little upset with you a little bit. You know what I mean? Because there's been all kinds of different shit that we've been talking about, and it's like, you feel
Yeah,
me? It's like we've been stalled out a little bit, but it's not only you, it's me too. You feel me? So I'm not even gonna put the
yeah.
blame on you. You feel me? But what
And
I'm
then
saying
like
is,
when you
even
told me to take cold showers, that shit's been helping. Like I ain't gonna lie, like my first night doing it, I was like, damn, this shit is like kind of brutal. But the second time I did, I was like, okay, I could kind of get used to this. Kind of, because today, I had to work today, and like today I was just in the zone. Like I was moving through the aisles like hella quick today for some reason. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm in the zone. I'm on point today.
yeah, it, like I said, it definitely gets you out of your mind. You feel me? Because I mean, when you taking a cold shower, you can't think about other shit. You feel me? When you taking a hot shower, a warm shower, it's almost like, bro, it reflects your life. Just like they're talking about in this clip right here. It's like so many people are just sitting here in life, and they're just, bro, they're juggling their thoughts. They're thinking so many different things at once. They're not able to pinpoint one thing and focus on that one thing because they're thinking too much. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I think the cold showers definitely help you with kind of, just
yeah,
really directing your life. And there is a quote that I've said it maybe like 3, 4 times in my podcast, and I keep having to say it. You feel me? Because I keep kind of going over the same shit over and over. But it says, when it's an African proverb, it says, when kings lose direction, they become servants. You
yeah,
feel me? Um, and basically, it's pretty much the same thing as this. So we're gonna watch this over again. So I know that you watch it. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and play this real quick.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again. Freeze it.
You see that? So
Yeah,
so what did you get from that? Did you was you able to hear it?
yeah. I got from what I got from a little bit of it. I got from like we're basically in a matrix. We could choose our own destiny. Is what I got from that. Um,
All right, and so one thing that, because I was kind of juggling what I wanted to call this podcast, and one of them was going to be called "If You Build It, They Will Come." But that was my first podcast. The first podcast I ever did
mm-hmm.
on myself was called "If You Build It, They Will Come," and that's pretty much talking about this whole platform, this whole brand. Like, I got to start building it, and the right people are going to
Yeah,
come. You feel me? And
yeah,
a part of that is, like you coming to the podcast and whatever. But then I also have to understand. You feel me? And I don't want you to ever, like, think that shit, you can't just come in and tag in and whatever. But you also have to understand that, like if there's, like, let's say from this point, like we end up reading the book chapter 1 this week. You know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
if I'm
And I'm gonna
if
definitely
I'm
do
able to.
that. I'm gonna definitely do that.
All right. Well, even with last week, even with me doing the album reviews that I did today, and I kind of was stalled on that too because I was just, you feel me, whatever. But like, even with that, bro, like, you're welcome to be on it, but at the same time, like, I can't wait for you to listen to the albums, because it's like, you feel me? Like, I have to
Yeah,
be consistent with this because this podcast is my vision. You feel me? And
yeah,
yes, I want it to be bigger. I want it to be everybody's shit. But at the same time, if you're not following along, I can't keep waiting.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I
Like, and
definitely, I
it's
definitely
like,
understand that. Because like how I had told you how I was moving and stuff. Like that's just been stressing me out and stuff. So I really haven't had time to do much of the things like read the book from chapter 1 and listen to albums because I just been busy trying to get Wi-Fi set up at the crib. But like I said, next week it's gonna be better for the podcast because the quality is not only gonna be better, but I'm gonna be more in tune with the stuff that we're talking about because I'm set
yeah,
up. I have a
Well,
perfect,
did
place in my basement for this.
well, it did kind of. It kind of fell on me too because I kind of waited till after Wednesday. Like I think it was Wednesday,
Hmm.
Thursday, where I finally decided where I looked up what albums we're gonna have to do. You feel me? And then I
Yeah.
told you about it. So you only had like 1 or 2 days, but even in those 1 or 2 days, I kind of felt like you was dragging your feet a little bit. But it's my fault just as much as yours. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like this goes for like kind of this kind of goes for just everything, like everybody that wants to be a part of this, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
like let's say someone else joins in, not the old boy that was with us last week, but let's say he does join in and he didn't get the book, or someone else joins in eventually, you feel me,
Hmm.
and like they don't have the book yet, they haven't even heard about it, you feel me.
Yeah.
At the same time, the show still has to go on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we have to keep moving forward. We can't just sit here and just keep on discussing
Yeah.
ideas going in circles and not really having no direction. We have
Yeah.
to have a direction. You know what I mean?
But
So that's
but I would just like to say this, Davion, you have my word. Next week it's gonna be better. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna have a face cam. I'm gonna have I already have the
yeah.
Blue
I'm not
Yeti.
really. See, like, I'm not. Is it? Are you on the Blue Yeti right now?
No, I'm on my phone
No.
because I still don't have
All
internet
right.
at the
Well,
crib.
it
So I'm
sounds.
at
Yeah, it
I'm at
sounds
a
fine.
gas
But
station.
oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. The face cam and all that shit. Don't none of that like really matter. What matters is the substance. You feel me? The rest of it is just. It's like just like he said. Did you see that pretty girl in the red dress? You feel me? Like, was you paying attention, or did you see the girl in the pretty red dress? You feel me? Like
Yeah.
all the extra shit. Like you feel me? Like the quality of your sound and the face cam, that's just a red dress, you feel me? But the substance is, are you getting the message? You feel me? So
Yeah.
in order for this podcast to really have substance to it, we had to have a message with it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
as long as you doing the shit, as long as you doing the dirty work, like behind the scenes, like fuck the shit that they see or what's on the scene, you feel me? Like
Hmm.
it's the message that is important. And like when you was telling me when I'm telling you like I want more people to be a part of it, and you was telling me about your boy, you could get your boy on or whatever, and whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
Like I'm not against that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like he was saying right here, he was talking about if somebody's not woken up, like, and they're not like focused already, like let's say, so for this podcast, you feel me? This is my vision, you know what I mean? And then I kind of brought you along, and I'm kind of like showing you what I'm doing right now. So it's like I'm kind of like trying to like uh I wouldn't use the word wake up, but it's like I'm trying to like get you to kind of like buy into the vision, whatever, and I'm trying to like get
Yeah.
really like really like make the decision to commit to it. But it's like, so if I do that with you, then it's cool. I'm doing it with one person. But if I do it with two people, if I do it with three people,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like it's distracting me more from what I'm supposed to be doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I want people that's like going to that either just naturally come into the shit, because they see what
Yeah.
I'm doing and they kind of just naturally, gravitate towards it. Um, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
or I want people that actually have like I said, the reason why I kind of, offered you, a seat at the table is pretty much because like shit, I already seen you was kind of doing the shit a little bit by yourself, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, all right, well shit, it's not gonna take that much work then, you feel me?
Yeah.
But even with this scene, you know what I mean, when he was talking about the girl in the red dress, you feel me? Do you know what that like pretty much symbolizes?
Just basically like materialistic things. I think
Yeah.
like not the message, but it's just like what you said was like they don't see what's behind the scenes, but like what's on the screen. Like that's basically what the girl in the red
So,
dress to me was like.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much like if I was relating it to like us in the podcast, but really what he was kind of saying, what it means is like he's trying to wake him up. He's trying to tell him like, look, like it's almost like let's say this, like have you ever talked to somebody that, like, let's say, have you ever talked to somebody that I don't know, like a lot of times when you talk to somebody, like you'll just sit there and talk, and like there's no purpose of the conversation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? and it's just like y'all are talking, and like it's not, you're not learning nothing from them. They're not teaching you nothing, or you're not teaching them nothing, or there's no point of the conversation. That's It's like they're being distracted by too much bullshit. Like you feel me? Like I keep saying, like they're juggling too many thoughts. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
really, what he was supposed to be doing is supposed to be, you feel me? He's supposed to be listening to what uh Morpheus is telling him. You feel me? But
Yeah.
he kind of got sidetracked and started focusing on the girl. You feel me? And the
Mhm.
girl symbolizes anything that could be a distraction. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
those distractions could come in materialistic things. It could come as a woman. You feel me? It could come as like uh it could even come as your own self doubts or your own negativity. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, because you figure like we all have our own doubts, we all have our negativity, that we all have our own depressions that we going through, and it's
Yeah.
cool to like kind of be able to talk to somebody about it, like every now and then. But at the same time, if you just sit there and soak in it and you keep trying to bring it up to a person that's trying to help you better yourself, you know what I mean? Like that shit is like uh it's contagious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever seen one of those memes where it's like so if you have a rotten apple and you put it in the bag with another rotten apple, like it's gonna rot real quick because it spreads. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you separate them, then the rotten apple will just die by itself, and this other one will stay fresh. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's like,
So so it's basically all about having, being positive and spreading positivity and not always being negative and putting that on other people, because it carries
it's,
on to other people, so just always being positive, you know, stuff like
it's
that.
kind of like that. So it's kind of like that, but everything starts from within, bro. Like you can't truly be positive with somebody else unless you're being positive with yourself. And a lot of times that
Yeah.
self love starts with discipline. You feel me? It starts with discipline. It starts with sacrifice. You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
like let's say even for your health. You know what I mean? Like I know, like it tastes good to eat some McDonald's French fries. You feel me? But at the
Yeah.
same time, you could eat an apple. You know what I mean? And of course, you're gonna get more satisfaction out of the McDonald's French fries right away. But if you eat that apple, it's gonna help you more in the long run. You feel me?
Yeah. So it's
Um,
definitely about like more sacrifices, like sacrificing what you love to eat and stuff for something that you really don't like to eat often, but it's gonna help you.
Yeah, well, if you think about it though, like let's say you eat a lot of fast food, you might think that you love that food. You feel me? But in
Mhm.
the end, you know what I mean. Like the next day, like let's say them days where you wake up kind of in a
Mhm.
negative mood. A lot of that comes from your gut bacteria. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
lot of what you eat shapes the way that you think. You feel me? So
Mhm.
you might say that you love, like fast food, because it tastes good. But what's that saying? The saying goes, everything that's good to you is not good for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's basically just kind of sacrificing what you think is good to you, and actually staying disciplined, and really kind of digesting, whether that be media, whether that be food, whether that be even conversations and relationships. You feel me? And just
Yeah.
digesting those positive things into your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and keep on watching this. I'm gonna
Okay.
play this again.
This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them. What are they? Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, Neil. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed.
Why?
I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
All right, so from that clip right there, in the beginning, he says, he was talking about, if you're not one of us, you're one of them. So basically, what he's saying, in the way that I could relate it to this, is, if you have not made up your mind, you feel me, like, and you're not hanging out with people that have made up their mind and have goals, you feel me, that do not have a direction,
Yeah,
all they can be to you is a distraction.
yeah.
Feel me?
NPC basically is what
Yeah,
people call it nowadays. Like
yep,
people.
that's pretty much what it is. And all these movies, bro, it's all a biography. Like, it's all a story about you. Almost everything in life, bro. Like, you could literally watch uh, a funny, stupid movie. You feel me? But at the
Mhm.
same time, you should be able to take a message and kind of like be able to relate that to your life in some type of way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, So yeah, it's basically, you feel me? Like, if you're not hanging out with people, if you're not having conversations with people that have their mind made up and are focused on the direction that they're going, all they can do is distract you. You feel me?
yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
cool to,
facts. That's facts.
yeah, like, it's cool to not, like, don't be a dickhead and, just like not talk to nobody and, like, kind of,
Yeah,
you feel me, like shun nobody or whatever. But at
yeah,
the same time, don't waste too much time being distracted with them. You feel me?
yeah,
Um, and at the end, they was talking about, like, how he could dodge bullets, or, and then he was like, well, uh, when you make up your mind, you won't have to. Pretty much what that is saying, bro, is pretty much just like how we was talking about, when you eating fast food, you know what I mean? Like, you think it's good for you, but it's not. You think it's good to you, but it's not good for you. You feel me? And it's like,
yeah,
you're not focused on goals. Like, let's say you have a see when you have a health goal, you feel me? You're not as likely to eat, and you're disciplined. You're not as likely to eat that fast food. You feel me? So if
yeah,
you have your mind made up that you have this health goal and you're gonna chase that goal every single day, you feel me? Or at least 90% of the time, you feel me? Whatever you decide to do, if you stay on that goal, if you stay on task, if you keep your focus, if you keep your direction, um, like how fast food will give you cancer. That's like a bullet right there. You feel
yeah,
me? So if you make up your mind, you won't even have to dodge cancer. You feel me? Because,
yeah,
you feel me, you already dodged it a long time ago when you made up your mind. You feel
yeah.
me?
And
So
that's what it's all about. It's just all about discipline and staying on point with something that you want to do. Just staying focused.
yeah. And every once in a while, it's cool. You feel me? Like, to enjoy yourself too. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
uh, to kind of relax and, like, recharge,
yeah,
but at the same time, you don't want to get too, to be honest, what they say is, like, you don't grow in your comfort zone. You know what I
yeah,
mean? You have to get out of your comfort zone in order to grow.
yeah. And that's what this cold shower thing is doing to me right now.
Yep.
It's take me out of my comfort zone because I'm so used to taking warm showers and being comfortable, but now I'm taking cold showers. It's like, I gotta get used to this. I'm not used to taking
Yeah.
being in the cold. Like that.
Yeah. And it definitely it'll get the first, I would say, like, the first 3 days are the hardest, and then it kind of gets a little easier after that. But you still gotta
Yeah,
get your you
yeah,
still sit there, and, like, when you gotta get under the cold water, it's like, fuck, you feel me?
yeah,
Like, but it
but
definitely does make you feel better, like, just
yeah,
your
most
brain.
definitely.
Um, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
aside from that,
Um.
let's see. I guess we could. You got anything that you got to say for
Yeah, I do gotta say this. So unfortunately I won't be able to do the full podcast with you tonight.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit. I told you I was gonna do a quick one real quick. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
But I'm glad we talked and got the message through to the listeners. I just like the references from the Matrix. The Matrix always has good references in it.
Mhm.
Um, and you can learn a lot. They have a lot of messages, you know, about waking up, not being distracted, and staying connected to people that motivate you and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah. And another reason why, shit, you feel me? Why I invited you to the podcast, you feel me? Like to be on
mm,
it as a regular, you know what I mean? Is because shit, bro. Like a lot of people are too stubborn, especially people that like I grew up with or that are my age or whatever. A lot of people are so
yeah,
stubborn that they won't really allow you to. I don't know. Like they'll have conversation with you, but a lot of people like have their mindset. You feel me? It's almost like that. I can't teach a dog. I can't teach a no dog new tricks type thing.
yeah,
A lot of people are so stubborn and stuck in their ways that you can't really have a conversation with them. And like when I'm saying stuff like when I'm saying this stuff, I'm really talking to myself and anybody that is open to hearing. You feel me? But most importantly, I'm talking to myself. You feel me?
yeah,
Um, but you feel me? I feel like you really kind of hear, like hear it, and you also like give your point of view too. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
think it leads to good conversation, good feedback, and good
yeah,
content.
yeah,
And
most
shit, I
definitely.
believe that. I definitely believe that. Shit, you a good addition to this podcast. You feel me? And
Thank you,
I'm
thank you,
excited to
bro.
see where we grow with this. You feel me? And
Thank
I mean, I keep on telling you, you know what I mean? Because this whole week, yeah, it was kind of tough for me this week. You feel me? Because
you.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know you was going through your moving and shit. You know what I mean? But like when I'm sitting here and I'm trying to, you know, s- put that positivity in your life. You feel me? In your brain, and you keep talking about this negative shit. You feel me? Like it did kind
yeah,
of start wearing on me a little bit. You feel me? So I'm
yeah,
hoping. You feel me? Next week it's gonna be a little easier. You know what I mean? But at the
yeah,
same time, I'm just glad I finally got it out there and I'm able to say,
yeah,
you feel me? Like I want to get this to a point to where we could have each podcast at the same time every day. You feel me? When we do it on
yeah,
Sunday. But I also don't know like uh how late we're gonna be working right now. You feel me?
yeah. And the thing is too, I love Sundays, like especially because Sundays are my Friday after I get off of work, and Sunday is just a
Yeah.
vibe. Everyone's at home relaxing with the family, watching the game. It's just
Yeah,
a
I wish we
total
could do it
vibe.
at 7. But even today the game was on, so we couldn't really do it at 7 either way. But
Yeah, and the Nuggets lost, so I'm kind of mad
yeah, I know that was kind of fucked up. But at the
by
same
three
time,
points,
they came out
bro.
flat footed.
3 points, my
Yeah,
guy.
they came out flat footed though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they didn't come out to dominate. They let their foot off the gas. You feel me?
yeah, but I
And
still got hope in them, though.
yeah, I do too. I still got Nuggets in 5.
Yeah,
But
but
before we get out of here, I don't really have one. I mean, I guess I could probably come up with one on the fly. But did you have anything for the let's say the am I wrong part of the podcast segment?
uh, I definitely could come up with something. Okay, I got one.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Am I wrong for eating greasy breakfast every day? Like,
Well,
I mean greasy. I mean bacon, sausage, like a sausage McGriddle with bacon. Am I wrong for that? Even though it's the morning time, I'm just waking up. I need some food in my system. Is that wrong to be
so
doing?
if you coming from my point of view, I would say no because like you work off your breakfast. You feel me?
That's
You
true.
get most of your carbs from your breakfast, so you get most of your energy from that. So I mean, you're gonna work that off, even at work. But at the same time, if you really like, if it was really to come down to science and
Yeah.
shit, you know what I mean? Like they say, you are what you eat. I love bacon. You feel me? But
Hmm.
pigs are the most filthiest animal on planet Earth.
Yeah.
uh, they don't sweat, so all of their toxins they keep inside their body. So everything that they eat is pretty much what you're eating in that bacon. You feel me? And pigs eat each other. They eat shit. They eat
Oh man.
uh, piss. So pretty much, like I love bacon too. You feel me? So
Yeah.
but that's why you know, if you ever study kind of like the Muslim religion or whatever, if you ever go deep into it or whatever, and
Yeah.
they talk about pigs and ham and
Yeah.
bacon, you know, all that, like that's kind of
Yeah.
where that comes from. Uh,
Yeah,
but
but that's all I really wanted to, know and stuff, But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll hit you up tomorrow or tonight.
all right,
Cause I'm at
let
the
me do
gas
this.
station
Let me
right
do
now.
this. All right, let me do this. Go ahead and hit them with the go ahead, hit them with the cold roll vapes
All
real
right,
quick.
all right, I'm gonna do this quick.
All right,
All right. Oh shit, my
cold
phone,
roll
my
vapes.
phone, my phone. You got
Cold
it?
roll vapes brought to you. Yeah, no. This is for you. Go ahead, go ahead. Cold roll
All right.
vapes brought to you by
Yes,
my
sir.
co-host.
Co-Roll Vapes, man. Make sure you guys hit me up if you in the city of Denver, Colorado, man. I will be going live when I get the vending machines out in the city. So hit me up on Instagram at Co-Roll Vapes. And yeah, hit me up, y'all.
You got 4 different flavors: blue raz, peach
Yes,
ice,
sir. Yes,
strawberry,
sir. Yes,
banana,
sir.
and
Yes,
mixed
sir.
berry.
Yes,
Each
sir.
one is 8,000 puffs, and you will get your best bang for your money. You dig?
Yes,
But at
sir.
the same time, we both out of here. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out on both our ends. You feel me? We
Yes, sir.
appreciate you for stopping by
Yep.
again. You know, if you are stopping by, we just want to welcome you to a tribe called
Boss.
and the word boss is an acronym for brothers of struggle and success. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
until next time, you know, we just want to help, you know, we just hope that you take care of yourself, you know, drink your water, get some exercise, get some sun, and make sure you take care of your peace of mind. You dig? Peace.
Peace.